weed around here. Oh, hey, this dude. Hey, man.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, you got any weed on you by chance?
I don't, but
Can you get any?
I do know where to get some. I know where to get some really good weed.
How much?
About $50. It's gonna take about a half hour though.
Fuck it. I ain't got nowhere else to go.
Hey, I'll be right
For
back. Oh, you got it.
Ah,
All
sweet,
right.
man. Thank you.
You got it.
Yeah. Only one man that's gonna get high.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Pdcares Podcast. I'm Patrick Donovan.
What's up, everybody? Slim.
Hanging out. First episode.
Hey.
An idea from an idea is now an idea. And so here we are.
Here we are. The Lancaster Cafe.
In beautiful, sunny Devil's Taint, California.
Big place.
Well,
Devil's Taint is large.
I mean,
Figuratively speaking.
it's all relative though, isn't it? I mean, compared to the greater body, not so much. But
Yeah.
as an orifice of an unto itself, yes, it is a large orifice indeed. And here we are. So, what is the Pdcares Podcast about? Well, it's about a little bit of everything, a little bit about music, a little bit about sarcasm, a little bit about saying all the things that people want to say and don't.
General bullshit we think of. We laugh sometimes, a lot. We think, hey, we should be filming this shit. And then we laugh, and then we watch it later, and we're like,
Well, maybe not. We'll see how it goes.
We'll let you judge.
Producer Brian's already rolling his eyes, so we must be doing something right. What do we have on the first show?
I don't know. That's about a weather report.
Let's go to Herb Tucker with the weather. Herb, how's the weather outside? Hot.
Damn. Herb got smoked.
Looks hot out there. It's blazing.
Hot in the Devil's Taint once again.
I was recently asked by a friend who's about to go out on tour if I have any advice for people that are going to go on the road.
Don't.
Well, I mean, okay. There's that. Stay home, save your gas money. If you're not doing that and you really want to go out there, we're going to have a segment, and it's going to be sporadic, but it'll come and go. And it's going to be called Tour Talk. So
did you give him any advice that stands out for him in general, or just everybody?
I mean, for bands just going on the road.
Yeah.
How can you
say three
pro tips? How things that could help me on tour?
Yeah.
And so I was kind of like, well, I guess there's a few things, I mean, for our band, we went in the RV. So
yeah, definitely it was convenient. And when you're in an RV and can have all your shit inside one place, you don't have to worry about trailer, because
the
trailer's a magnet for a lot of unwanted shit, and not just criminals, but I mean accidents happen with a trailer. It's just trailers can be risky, so RVs are definitely recommended, but it's not always available.
Yeah, so that would be a thing. The trailer definitely makes you a target, right, for various things, whether it's criminals, accidents, whatever. But the question was really what advice? And I'm like, well, we're in an RV, so we would stay at campgrounds and RV parks and whatever.
Definitely.
Or
caraways and
right,
any random.
Or
there's campgrounds everywhere.
Yogi Bear
not
campground
city.
Or whatever.
I mean, not like the urban city anywhere. I wouldn't be going camping there, but
I would avoid state parks and stuff like that.
If you're in a city, because you're gonna pay a big fee for state parks.
But I would definitely
drive out of the city if you can. Anyways, it's just not good to stay in the city anyway.
Always drive half hour out of the city, whatever city it is.
At least. Area vibes. If you got area vibes, check out area vibes, because it'll tell you a rating scale of how good the neighborhood is. Because there's some places you're like, oh, we'll just pull over here, and you look and it's like F crime, F unemployment. Like, damn, no, keep going.
Yeah, so there's a couple of apps to use, and then use the areavibes.com website.
Yeah.
And so if you're in an RV or you're traveling in a band or whatever, you should use an app called RV Parky. Tells you where all the truck stops, all the Walmarts, all the good things are that you need on tour. Generally, those things can be your savior.
Truck stops.
Strange but true.
Another good one.
Truck stops are key.
Just remember, you're there as a guest, just like the big boys and the long haulers are. So act accordingly.
Right, but be mindful and respectful. Don't be an asshole. But for sure, act like you've been there before.
24-hour pilot or Loves, all those.
And I'm not saying if you're going to use the showers that you should pass the key to your bandmates so that everybody doesn't buy a shower. But I've heard that bands do that.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea if you were going to do that.
If you were going to do that,
wear your flip flops.
Flip flops are a thing on tour.
Definitely must.
And you don't want to keep your socks, right?
Yeah.
Like straight. If you're going on tour, take a pair of socks for every day.
Roof shots after every show. Leave another sock on that venue.
And when you're done with the show that night, before you go to bed, just yeet them socks because nobody wants to smell that shit for the whole tour. So buy yourself like, I don't know, 5 packs of 6 disposable, whatever. Get them cheap if you want. Get them lush if you want. I don't give a good goddamn. But buy some socks, and then at the end of the day, yeet whatever pair you have, because, dude, nobody wants to smell that shit for 3 weeks. For real. Until laundry day or whatever. Oh, but if you're at an RV park or a campground, there's generally a laundry there, so you could take advantage of that.
Bring quarters.
Bring quarters. And your own soap.
Yeah.
Because otherwise that little
body soap, too.
Oh, yeah, bring up.
You don't want to be borrowing soap from your homie or some shit.
Borrowing soap from your homie, picking his pubes out of it. No, I'm good. All bad.
Any final tips?
Nope. Stay safe.
If you're driving, just be mindful of the road the entire time. You know, we've all got plenty of horror stories, you know, involving mooses or semis.
Mooses or moose?
Moose. A moose.
It's meese.
You're going to be tired after a show, you know, don't drink and drive. Don't
drink and drive, and if you start to feel tired, pull over.
Yeah.
Take a break. There's always tomorrow to drive, dude.
Yeah.
Other than that, that's it for today. We'll probably have more about tour stories and tips and all that bullshit as we go in this segment, but
learn from experience.
Right?
Yeah.
Do it the hard way and pass on what you know to others.
Rule number 1, just make it back alive.
That is
we did it a few times, so we're good.
The twat waffle of the week?
Twat waffle of the week.
All right, so this guy, 4th of July, America, fireworks, beer family, all the
get together. Just what you think is going to be a family outing and parades and everything. Chicago suburbs, and we're not going to name names because screw that guy. His name doesn't need to be forever taken by us or anybody else. Screw him. They got him, but he did kill a lot of people. I think it was 7 total, I believe. It's either 6 or 7. I heard 7 on one news source and then 6 on another, but either way, just a fucking twat waffle.
Complete fucking twat waffle. Yeah, sadness. It's a holiday. Everyone's supposed to be doing their thing. And, you know, one guy gotta be a fucking asshole.
That's the thing of shit. It's not just one guy because it just keeps happening with our country. And I don't want to get, take sides, and any of the many aspects of, laws trying to be passed for any of this. It's just, there's crazy people out there just in general.
Act accordingly. There are crazy people out there.
Yeah. So just watch your ass, cover your 6.
Facts. So there are many, many great number of issues we could delve into with regard to that. I don't necessarily think this is the forum for that.
No.
But at the same time, something does have to change. Only we can change it. But yes, cover your ass, watch back, all the great shit.
I'm going to ask PD a question, just random, top of my head out there. You've been asked a lot of questions, like random interview questions, and it's probably the same bullshit over and over again, right?
I mean, I've been asked a couple.
Yeah. 1 or 2? Yeah.
Maybe.
What's your best experience on tour involving a pole?
I mean, for me, it would be what happened before we went on the tour. But
they're not technically not on tour.
Right.
Oh, interesting.
For those of you playing along at home, we were getting ready to check the RV out, bring it over here, load it up, do our thing. And I was pulling it out of this RV lot where we store it, and there's this steel fence around it.
A gate.
With a gate. And so you have to immediately turn right out of the gate. But you have to clear the gate successfully.
With an RV. You know, like
RV,
30 something foot RV.
You don't have a lot of space to make the turn. Anyway, so I cut it a little close, and we had to do a little emergency body work once we got to my spot and before we loaded it. So we did that.
Stop. And what happened?
And so for me, that would be the one with the pole. I can't really remember another one, but I feel like there's one that I'm not remembering, and there's probably a reason.
Okay. What's your favorite holy shit, we're going to die moment?
How do you have a favorite oh shit, I'm going to die moment?
Well, I remember one time, it was pretty soon afterwards you were happy.
I guess the near-death experience, not near-prison experience. The near-death experience would probably...
You are near a lot of prisons, by the way, when you're on the road.
Oh, yeah.
You always see the sign, do not pick up hitchhikers, and there's a reason.
Well, seems like a common sense issue to me, but whatever. Right. I guess the favorite near-death moment is still the moose. It's probably the best story. And if you don't know the story of the moose, basically, we're going from Spokane to Missoula, and it's like raining, half snowing. It's like, 30 degrees outside, whatever.
That's Washington to Montana.
Yeah, Washington to Montana.
Geographically inclined.
For the geographically challenged or whatever. Anyway, so we're on our way, and we're rolling, and the guys are in the back of the RV.
Trying to sleep.
And it's me and our road manager, Sleaze.
RV's going like this, so...
It's swaying like a... Well, never mind. Anyway... like a Shakira video. Yeah, that's what we'll go with. Anyway, so we're driving along, and it's Sleaze, who's the road manager that goes out with us sometimes. And so he's driving, and I'm in the shotgun seat, and it's snowing, and we're, tired as fuck. We just played, and everybody's shot, and we're half deaf, and we're totally baked or whatever.
Be safe when you drive, like I said before.
And so anyway, we come around this corner, and the snow gets thicker, and for whatever reason... Sleaze was trying to increase his visibility, and he threw the high beams on, and then all of a sudden, straight in front of the two lanes we were in, there's an 18-foot like moose right in the middle of the fucking highway.
I'm asleep, trying to sleep. Got Marcus, the singer at the time, he's asleep in the next bunk over, and Larry Howe was playing drums. He's asleep down below, and it's just like there's a moose there, apparently. I don't know this yet.
So there's a moose in the road, and we're like, holy fuck, oh my God. And so Sleaze cuts the wheel to the left. And then we kind of swerve fishtail. The thing kind of goes up on two wheels. And then you're like...
That's when I woke up.
We're up kind of on two wheels. He swerves back. The thing kind of slams down on the other two wheels. And we kind of fishtail a little bit. And then all of a sudden, because we nearly died and didn't, Sleaze and I just crack up laughing. Because like, oh my God, holy fuck, that we nearly died, but that's fucking funny. La, 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 la. Because we knew what was going on in the back of the RV.
Which was being awoken to the fucking RV getting ripped to the side on two wheels. I'm kissing the dresser closet thing that's to the side, on the side of my bunk. And then...
Did you look out the window and see the asphalt?
That was on the way back down. When it landed on the other two wheels, I don't know if it got on the two wheels, but that thing was so rickety and swervy that I saw the fucking asphalt swinging by below me, and it was just like, oh shit, this is how? Really? On the road in the snow, RV, fuck that.
Flashbacks to Cliff Burton.
So, boom, it comes down, swerves a little bit. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Put shoes on, walk up there. You guys don't know, because they started laughing.
We died.
That was the thing that got me. That was when they started laughing. I was just could not believe, like, what the fuck are you guys doing? And so I was like, what the hell's so funny? You have no idea what's going on back here. And both them together were like, you don't know what's going on up here.
And so we probably informed Slim that, yes, in fact, we did nearly die, but there was a moose in the road, and it wasn't our fault.
And apparently this thing was staring down at them. Dude, they're driving the RV, so...
Like, serious as a heart attack, that thing was taller than the RV was, and it was looking down inside at us. Like, fucking giving me the mug, dude. Like, come on, motherfucker.
This is my road.
I wish you would. I wish you would.
It would have killed everybody. on that RV.
Oh,
if we
dead
would
as
have
fuck.
hit that thing. So sleaze, every time I see you, hope you're watching this. Thank you. Thank you for saving my life.
That thing would have cartwheeled like a gymnast at the World Nationals.
If you're on the road and you're driving and you gotta sleep, it's always best to be up while you're driving. Just seatbelts, trust me. But if you're gonna sleep, feet first. Don't ever sleep with your head towards the way you're driving. Just tour tip from Slim.
And now we're to the inspiration of what started this whole thing, the PD Cares rants on Facebook, right?
Yep.
One hashtag and I was off and running. Who knew? Now it's a brand. Oh my God, a brand, the commercialism of it all.
All right.
Someday I'll make 3 cents for this and I'll be excited. All right, but anyway, that's a whole different set of bullshit. So this week's rant is about couples, right? If you're in an on-again, off-again, toxic as fuck relationship, and you go on Facebook and you fucking whine and cry about how you broke up all week long, and then you turn around and you jump on Facebook and you're back together, telling the world how happy you are, you're a fucking special kind of stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, like, a ridiculous amount of dumb is involved here. All of your friends think you're a fucking dumbass if you're doing this, right? We're all tired of reading that shit.
Right.
I know I am. Fuck that bullshit. I'm so over it. Look, grow the fuck up, kids. It's Facebook. We don't fucking care. Nobody fucking cares. It's a fucking lie. PD cares? Maybe. Depends on who you are. Straight up, here's the fucking facts, kids. Right. If you're that person and you're in this fucking together we're not, together we're not, together we're not, and you're fucking posting that shit all over Facebook, I hope you fucking eat a glass sandwich tonight and wash it down with a fucking Drano margarita.
PD cares.
I'm with the indomitable, the incredible, the ever patient, and super giving of his time. Eric McIntyre of Attitude Adjustment has joined us. Eric, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
All right.
My new nickname is Eggs McIntyre.
Eggs McIntyre.
Not an Eggs Benedict, but an Eggs McIntyre.
Well, if you've ever had the fortunate moment to understand what he's talking about, then you would know. But if you don't, pesto, deviled eggs are a thing. You need them in your mouth if you haven't had them in your mouth. Anyway.
Right.
All that being said, Eric has decided to join us today for 5 questions. Are you excited for this?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Are you? Because this is like the third time you've been out here doing this.
Third time's a
So the third time's a charm. 5 questions with Eric McIntyre. Question number 1, Eric.
Yes.
If you were a Muppet, whose hand is acceptable?
Whose hand is acceptable if I was a Muppet? You know, I gotta say, right now, I would love to have Stevie Wonder's hand all up in me.
Stevie Wonder's hand?
Yes, because there's just so much magic. And
I mean, he does certainly tickle the ivories. Stevie's probably one of the best musicians I've ever seen live. I was very fortunate in Namsho and caught Stevie's set, and that was incredible. So that's an interesting choice.
I'm gonna go with Stevie. Yes, he can be all up in me.
Well, it would have to be all about the feel, right? Because he can't really see where he's going.
He can't. I could guide his light and show him the way.
Question number 2: favorite fast food restaurant?
Well, let's go with Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Yes.
Chipotle.
That's right.
Call it.
Tarjay.
Are you
Chipotle.
Are you a burrito or bowl guy?
I am a burrito guy, but I am not opposed to the bowl.
Okay, so corn salsa or not?
Yes, please.
Corn salsa, please. All right.
Sure.
Sour cream, guac.
Of course.
Yes?
Yes.
I've heard that Chipotle has the tasty guac.
They've got amazing guacamole.
All right.
Surprisingly. Not Taco Bell. Nope. Chipotle.
I think my thing at the Chipotle that I love the best is the rice. I can't.
The rice is with that little lime.
Yeah.
Yes, and the
yum.
little diced
cilantro. Is that
cilantro? Bam.
Boom.
Just
right.
Jack.
So Chipotle.
Right. Chipotle. I'm going to go with Chipotle.
I can dig it. I can get down. All right. So question number 3.
Okay.
Weed or alcohol?
Definitely alcohol at this age and at this time. Yes.
All right. Smoke and make you fuzzy?
Just not a smoker anymore, you know.
Well, so I mean, people have their thing, and I'm all for that. Do your thing, whatever that is. Just do it responsibly.
I was originally, as a young boy, a toker and
Midnight
a smoker,
smoker?
and yes, and now I'm just a casual drinker.
All right, I like it.
I gotta
Recreation.
take it easy. Yeah.
Recreational beveraging is a good thing. Again, be
That is-
responsible and be smart, people.
Right.
All right, so question number 4.
Okay.
If you could eliminate one song, any song from the world and the world's entire existence, what would it be?
I was going to go with "You Needed Me" by Anne Murray, but I believe I'm going to go with "Take It Easy" by the Eagles.
Oh my
Let's
gosh.
just get that out of there.
Right? It's not. It doesn't provide you with a peaceful, easy
No,
feeling.
Desperado, "Take It Easy." Let's get that out of there, please. Yes.
Take it easy. Not a fan of the OG Eagles.
Yeah, no, I don't. There's some songs that are okay, but that one, and apparently there was a big brawl that just happened while at one of their concerts. I think maybe while that song was actually
a bunch of dudes
being
were
played,
fucking each other up, or what?
and everybody thought it was just really ironic that people were fighting while that song was playing. I find that fucking hilarious. And let's go with that song.
All right, Take It Easy by the Eagles.
Let's
if we could
get it out of
it,
there.
it would be out of here.
All right.
The next question for whatever number it is.
Let's go with not the second or fourth. Let's go with the next
The
question.
next question. If you had to spend a year in prison or a year in jail, which one would it be?
I would definitely do prison. Maybe I could meet some nice fellas.
Making so
Unless I'm in solitary, then I got a lot of thinking to do.
but I hear they make some great moonshine in jail. I don't personally know, but
I would have to learn that craft.
I mean, you could get some more tats too. I mean,
I could get some. I could get some Coco County tattoos.
right?
Maybe a cholita.
Final question. And this is really the final question. It's the unwritten 6th question of the PDcares podcast. What is going on with Attitude Adjustment?
Absolutely nothing. So the band has disbanded since 2000. Yes, the band has disbanded since 2016, but we are with a label, and they will be releasing most all of our back catalog anytime now. So the label is Beer City, and look out for those releases. They'll be out on CD as well as vinyl, and yeah, looking forward to that.
That's super sick. I'm stoked on that.
Some of these records have not been out on vinyl since the early 90s, so we're pretty stoked. It's been a long time.
I'm sure you guys are not alone. I'm sure all the Attitude Adjustment fans will be totally down for that. Where can they find your music?
You can find it by looking up Attitude Adjustment. We got a Facebook page or two.
Go to the official Facebook page.
Yeah, go to the official one, not the unofficial one, and you'll know which one that is. We post stuff once in a while,
And they can find it on all the usual platforms, Spotify.
You can, but I'm going to say this right now. Do not buy any of our music digitally on any digital format right now if it is on Tang Records. Do not do that.
No Tang Records. Got it.
No.
All right, so check them out. Their Attitude Adjustment reissues coming out soon.
Yes.
We're super excited. Eric, thank you for doing 5 questions.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, my guy.
It's been great.
All right, we're calling you out. Snoop Dogg. Willie Nelson. It's our weekly call out to you, challenging you guys to a smoke off. Anytime, anywhere. You bring the bud, and we'll bring
More bud.
More bud.
Oh, we got some style here.
Well,
I want you guys to try some of that style.
anytime, anywhere. You and the old guy. You can even bring them bums, Cheech and Chong along. We don't give any fucks. Hit us up. Holla. All right, everybody. We thank you for checking this out. There'll be more episodes to come soon.
Let us know what you thought in the comments. Give us a like. Subscribe.
Tell your friends about it. If you thought this was funny, let me know. If you thought this was dumb, so do we.
Yeah, that's why we're doing it. That's the best part.
Don't ever take our advice.
No.
This is the official disclaimer. Anything said here is a parody or comedy, not to be taken seriously. Use only under the supervision of a doctor, et cetera, blah, 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 whatever.
No glass sandwiches.
Don't actually eat a
bleached
glass
margaritas.
sandwich or drink a Drano margarita.
Drano margarita. Yeah.
That's all bad. I mean, it's good if you're
Into that kind of thing.
pushing that shit on somebody else, but never good to actually do it. So,
Special thanks to Brian Altman.
Altman
Studios. Producer.
if you need
The man, the voice behind the camera.
if you need any audio, video, editing, engineering, etc.,
Bands, advertisers, any kind of thing. You need something recorded.
sound design for an event,
Video.
contact Brian at Altman Studios. He'll be happy to get you fixed up and squared away.
Until next time.
I'll see you soon, my buddy.
Awesome. Late.
I've had enough today. Don't matter what you say, we dance this dance again. It's time you realize, live in the past, you'll die, and soon you'll meet the end. So please make no mistake that I'm about to break. Got one last chance to hide. I've had enough.
So, man, what happened with that dude?
Well, he gave me some money. I told him I would give him some weed, but I think it's been a while. Yeah. I don't know where he is, and he doesn't know where I am.